Okay, so basically I say this every time. I'm extremely excited about this haul video. If you've been around for a little while, you probably already know I'm a huge Lego Aquazone fan. I built this monstrosity back in 1997. I probably have some other MOCs somewhere, but they're probably physical photos I'd never be able to find. And then also, I was very inspired by builders on Brickshelf back in the day. One of my favorites was Mutant Manfred, who specializes in Aquazone, but there's so much on the page. I mean, there's Ice Planet stuff and mixing themes together like ice knots. There's a bunch of hand-drawn art. Some of these pictures were taken in 1996. Many were uploaded in like 2007 up to like 14 or so. I mean, there's so much I couldn't even really tell you when it started and ended. I would actually love to find this person just to be able to send them a message and say, hey, this stuff really inspired me over the course of many, many years. And maybe to some, they're not quite as impressive as MOCs you'll see nowadays, where everything's smooth, all the studs are hidden, there's snot everywhere, all that kind of stuff. But to me, this stuff just, it's more nostalgic for me, maybe. The things I wanted to build as a kid, if I had the parts. So I'll link this stuff in the description. I'll probably talk about it more later on in this project. But for now, we've got 2 large orders from Germany full of Aquazone parts. This is from AliExpress with Aquazone parts, believe it or not. And this has some Aquazone parts as well as some other stuff. So I'm excited to get all this open. It was a lot of money, but at the same time, this stuff's getting harder to find. So let's open all this up and see what we got. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is start with the smallest and work my way up. So this was something I found on AliExpress. I wanted to see what these look like. So these are the bushes that would have been used in the Aquazone era. They were probably in other sets too. And they had 2 colors. They had dark green and light green. How do I open this? Let's do a dark green one. But yeah, these were very cheap because these are crazy expensive to buy official Lego ones. To me, that looks fine. We'll see what the clutch power is like, if it'll stick to a base plate well, those kind of things. But you get like 10, and it was like maybe $2 or something. And with some of this stuff, the more you order, you get a better price on shipping. So that's cool. I'm glad about that. These look pretty well. Like they'll work pretty well, so I'm excited about that. Set those to the side. Okay, so this one is going to have some cool stuff in it, but it's not just stuff for Aquazone. So, okay. Well, that's good that none of the pieces escaped with the multiple bags. I'm cool with that. All right. So there's a few things in here. I thought these would look pretty cool in Aquazone MOC, and I've seen them used. You know, they're actually at an angle like that. And this was, that's why I went to this store. They had 6 of them. Looks like one's got a sticker on it, but I can remove that. These were a little bit hard to find, but I found that they had 6. So I went through their entire store, or I at least compared my wanted list to their store and picked up a bunch of stuff. So I've got a bunch of trans dark blue canopies, trans neon orange pieces. I guess I don't really have to go into all of this, but yeah, they had the 1x1 studs. We've got some more canopies here. These round guys, these little booster jets, whatever you want to call them. A bunch of ladders. They had those, so I picked those up. These are pretty hard to find because the yellow was only in the Technic submarine, and these are actually used on like the Seatron monorail and stuff. So I picked up, I think it's just one here, but I think I got others in these other boxes here. I thought these would be cool, the trans neon orange kind of gun mount pieces. I think these were used in Star Wars for the pod racers, if I remember correctly. And then you'll notice we got this little pink phone here. There's some other pink parts in here. So that's 2 things. So I was thinking about making a Maersk mod locomotive in pink. I thought it'd be cool to do a Friends version of it. I got completely derailed from that project. I've been sick 4 times this year. Everything's been crazy this year between work and family and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to follow through with that. But there is a really cool design by Mahj. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll link his YouTube channel below. I said his. I guess I'm assuming. I don't really know. But their channel is just amazing. I used to watch the RC forklift competition they did. That was really cool. Just a lot of really great stuff. So check out their channel. But they had a pink Friends little shunter locomotive and even little cars to go with it and a crane. And it was really awesome. And they did provide instructions. So I'm eventually going to build that. But these were just some of the pieces in the wanted list. And I'll eventually kind of go through and finish off that wanted list from my collection and then order whatever else I need. So that's what the various pink parts are for. We get some crystals there. These guys, I got a bunch of those now. Transient orange little 1x2 panels. Let's see, not really too much crazy. I did get another one of these little crane pieces. This is in great condition and it's got the spring. So I'm pretty sure I have at least one of these, and then so that makes 2, I guess. These were actually from, at least these little guys, from the very latest Aqua Raiders sets to come out. So that's pretty much it. Just more pink parts and cool stuff like that. So I'll set all this aside, and then we'll get into the bigger orders here. Okay. So yeah, again, I'm in the US, but I actually order from Germany quite a lot. It just seems to be very concentrated with like Lego 9-volt stuff, be it train or just motors and stuff like that. I don't know how to get this box open. I might just cut into the box. Yeah, that'll work. Ugh. But shipping's a lot, but to me it works out in the end. To get the quantity of parts I got in both these orders, I would have had to order from like 10 different people in the States, and all of that shipping together would have been 5 times as much as I paid to ship these. And they both got here within, I mean, it was less than 2 weeks. It was pretty quick to get both of these. And that will kind of depend on the seller, how quick they get things out the door. So yeah. God, I forgot how much I ordered. Yeah, so these are the quarter domes in the large ones in trans dark blue. Some are more scratched than others. They're all going to be scratched nowadays. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to freak out about it. And I think you probably can do some to freshen these up or something. Some have stickers, that's fine. They were all in different lots, and I just basically ordered all of it, and I figured some of these I can do some work to or whatever. God, I didn't know I ordered this many. Good Lord. So yeah, lots of these. Some train bogey plates. And then these. I didn't have that many of these. Some of these have the 200. Some of these have, there's another, is that, that's printed. That's not a sticker. That's cool. I don't know if I knew that or not. So yeah, these are all 200 so far. These are just plain. We even got a bonus piece there on top. I really thought there was another print, which is, it's fine. Really don't need the prints, but I don't mind using the prints just to kind of shake things up a little bit. All right, let me throw all these back in here, and then we'll get to the last box, which will have all the base plates. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be nuts. And you know, I don't mind building on base plates, raised base plates especially. Again, it's part of the fun, the nostalgia to me. I'll go through those later. Yeah, so this is from Brick, and then there's some German. All right. So there's not a lot in here. It's mostly the base plates. So we got more quarter domes. Of course we did. Oh yeah, look, there's more of those yellow panels from the Technic submarine. We got throw in some minifigures. So what did I order? A couple Ice Planet dudes, some train guys, an Octan shirt guy that actually might be from a Dactus set, because I have a lot of that stuff on my wanted list right now. I'm pretty sure that's Ice Planet printed tiles. They have one of these cockpit pieces. Let's just see if how these look. They look about like the others did. A little bit of scratches, but it's fine. And we got this piece for goes inside there. And then we got more Trans Dark Blue. Yeah, so there's a bunch of these. And then I got some of the corner pieces for those too. And then they had a couple of these. We got two of the 200s and a normal one. These, I had never had, I don't think I've had these before, but they could be useful for something. I'll clean that up in a second. Let's look at these base plates. Oh, wow. This is insane. Oh. Be careful not to damage them. These are going to be in kind of varying condition. They had them in at least 3 different lots with descriptions saying, you know, they were in this condition, that condition. I just put them all indiscriminately into my the cart. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already had, I think I have 4 of the blue ones. I have a couple of the darker ones from the Hydronaut set. And I might just have the one kind of crater plate from the Aqua Sharks. So this one looks really good. I don't notice anything wrong with it. Just have to get that sticker off. I guess they all have stickers. It's like a little maybe scratched there. But again, if you got a bunch of these together, you can kind of hide the imperfections, and you're gonna be building on them anyway. So yeah, there's some problems there and there, but I can build around that. Like there's a hole in that guy there. This a little messed up, but you know, I knew what I was getting. These were described as such. There's some issues there. It's like they were melted or something. That's kind of strange. This one's dirty. We got another broken stud there. Definitely very dirty. Have to clean that up. This one, that kind of looks perfect. I don't notice anything wrong with that one. That one looks pretty good. Maybe a little damage there and there. All right, I'm taking too much time with this. I don't see anything wrong with that. And that one looks great. So yeah, 9 of them. Again, these orders were very expensive to get all these parts. But just buying like one of these in the States would be like $25-ish, probably more. It's just getting hard to find. And I can guarantee nobody in the States is going to have 9 of these you can pick up at once. It was even hard to find somewhere internationally someone that had that many. And it made it harder to find because they were in separate lots. I think when I initially looked, I'm like, oh, they have a 4. You know, I'll check out that store. Clicked on my wanted list and looked through, and I was like, oh my god, they have more of these. So this is going to be really cool. I might try to do just one table in the living room and build a big Aquazone MOC, like I've always wanted to do my entire life. But I don't want to take up too much space anywhere because I don't have that much space. Space! The final frontier. Those are always going to be your limitations. Time, money, and space. I do okay on time. I do okay with money. Space is definitely running out. So I don't know what the plan is for this yet. If I'll be doing updates as I build it, or maybe kind of consolidating it into an update video once a month, or I might just completely lose steam and not work on it. I don't know. But if I do get it built, then I'll do like a final kind of polished video showing it off, maybe even a scripted video, and showing again some of the stuff I showed at the beginning, some of my influences and things like that. So hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks to the channel members for helping keep the lights on here. If you're interested in joining, it's a couple bucks a month and you can get early access to videos. We have a separate chat in Discord where I'll talk about things a little bit earlier than others. And if you like to talk about Lego, whether it be Aquazone or trains, monorail, any of that kind of stuff, whatever, join our Discord. We've got a really good conversations going on there and a good mix of people from all over the world with different backgrounds and different skills. It's been really, really good. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.